Hey everybody, welcome to our weekend check-in video for WSTS-47 Intro to LGBT Studies for Saturday, February 19th. And let's just go over a few items as I always do, just reminders, clarifications, anything I think you need to know to kind of keep you up to date and do well in the course. First up here is that your exam 1. Your first exam is actually when we come back in class on Wednesday on the 23rd. Don't forget, as I showed you in class, there is a study guide available there on our Canvas course page. Just scroll down until you see the study guide module, and you want to open up the one that says for section 1 of our course there, and then you will see a Word file that details on a per chapter basis all the content that I think you should know for your exam. Do pay careful attention to the 2 items you will find within the study guide there, that Word file, that are in italics with asterisks all around it. Those are going to be the items that your short answer essay questions are based upon, because remember the exam does have 2 short answer essay questions, and so I don't tell you exactly what the questions are ahead of time in the study guide, but I do tell you the content you need to know for those questions. So if you prepare that content well, you shouldn't have any trouble answering the actual essay questions. You can just easily pop in your answer, and then you'll be done, and you'll do a good job then. So do prepare for that. Also, your quizzes there, make sure that you use your quizzes to study from as well, because a lot of those questions you will see on the exam too. So I like to reward my students for taking their quizzes in class by putting some of those very same questions right back on the exam. So I do use those to study from as well. Now, next thing here, when we come back to class next Wednesday, we're going to be starting our second part of the course, which is all about, quote, politics. And we're going to be doing Chapter 5, and in Chapter 5 I do intend to cover the following sections. There's a section there on what's called Kinsey. Kinsey was a very famous early pioneering sex researcher in the sciences, so we're going to take a look at his work and the contributions, for better or worse, to understanding sexual orientation. We're also going to be taking a look at another section called After Kinsey. There were people that did some work after him. That's important for us to know. And then we're also going to be taking a look at something I'm sure you thought we were going to cover at some point in the course, but it's a section entitled The Quest for the Gay Gene. We'll be taking a look at that nature versus nurture issue when it comes to trying to, quote, explain why people might be gay or lesbian. So we're going to take a look at that, which is very interesting stuff, and of course not without its controversy, not just because of the results they found, but also because of the implications of those results there too. So we'll take a look at all that stuff there. And again, I think I said in class last time, it's going to be great because being a psychologist myself, I can understand that material and present it to you in a way probably a non-psychologist would not be able to do as well. So not bragging, just saying that there's some of that content that's pretty well known in the psychological sciences, and so I'm going to hopefully be able to present that in a really helpful way to you when we cover that material. Also there, per our course schedule, we do not have a quiz on Chapter 5 next time. That will be on the following Wednesday on March 2nd, just so you know, and that's just the way it's going to work out. We have a lot of material to cover in Chapter 5. We're not going to rush things, and when we pick up with the last part of Chapter 5 on the following Wednesday on March 2nd, that's when we'll also have our chapter quiz. And don't forget to bring your group grading form there. You will get an announcement there about the exam coming up. You should have already gotten that, so take a look at that. Make sure you read it so you know what to bring. So bring that group grading form, that brown paper you have with all the names of the people in your group, and make sure you have letter grades attached, because you will turn that into me when you turn in your exam. So please don't forget to bring that form with you. Otherwise, that's everything I wanted to say, so enjoy your weekend, and I will see you in class next Wednesday. If you have anything you need to know in the meantime, just send me an email on Canvas, and I'll be glad to get back to you, and I will see you in class. So take care until then.